Okay, hello everyone. I welcomes to all in our lecture series on fiber optics. In this lecture series, we are discussing these topics, which are most essential for B.sc, B.Tech, M.sc, M.Tech, and various entrance examinations. Last class, we have been discussed in detail about skip distance and number of total internal reflections and corresponding numerical. In this class, we are going to discuss classification of optical fibers. Okay, so let us start. Last class, in detail with note, we have been discussed skip distance and number of total internal reflections and corresponding numerical. In this class, we are going to discuss classification of optical fibers. Okay, here I am going to say one thing to you that here spelling of fiber FIBRE or ER, whatever you can write, no issue. Okay, the classification of optical fiber broadly by two ways. It can be classified broadly two ways on the base of refractive index and mode of light propagation. First, we are going to discuss classification based on refractive index. So, based on refractive index, it is classified by two ways: step index fiber and graded index fibers. So, what is step index fiber is very simple. Here you can see core is always higher refractive index than cladding. But if at the edge of the core and cladding, the refractive index changed suddenly, then it is called as the step index. Same thing, it has been written. Step index refers to the fact that refractive index of core is constant along the radial direction and abruptly falls or suddenly falls at the lower value at the cladding and core boundary or interface. See the figure A, this one. Suddenly it falls or abruptly falls uh, to the lower value. It is called as the step index fiber. If we are going to consider graded index fiber, then the refractive index of core decreases radially slowly like this. Okay, so this is your graded index fiber. Same thing, it has been written. In case of graded index fibers, the refractive index of the core is not constant but decreases smoothly over the diameter of the core. See figure, this one. This is your graded index fiber. So this is this question, if classification of optical fiber will be asked in your exam, it will ask for 2 to 3 mark. Okay, this much you have to write. Classification based on refractive index, then classification based on mode of light propagation. On the base of mode of light propagation, optical fibers are classified into two categories. One is your single mode fiber and another is your multi-mode fibers. What is the single mode fiber? Single mode fiber has a smaller core diameter. Core is a smaller, okay, and can support only one mode of propagation. Here mode means corresponding frequency. One frequency it can accept at a time. So it is called as your single mode vibration. But in case of uh, multi-mode fiber, has a large core diameter, can support number of modes. More than one frequency uh, light can propagate through multi-mode fiber. But in case of single mode fiber, only one uh, frequency signal can propagate. So this is the basic, or in short, we discussed the classification of optical fibers. Okay, so next class we are going to discuss loss in optical fiber. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you.